Can you send me that recording though? Cause it's
Yeah.
I want
Okay.
that for my personal.
Alright, I'm just making sure it's working.
Rock to it and chisel on that thing. Welcome back, Rock to it listeners. 'Tis I, Anna. We haven't recorded and or uploaded any content recently. My apologies. Cheese to meet you. But we have a couple of vlogs that should be getting uploaded soon if Jada's feeling up to the task. Yeah.
But it'll be when
No, you need to hurry up. Hurry up. Jada. We're gonna have problems. We have problems. Anyways, what? Anyways, gonna begin with our first topic today, going over what animals we said that we would be for each other. Jada, would you like to get us started?
Let me see the list. Alright. So, apparently they made this, Alyssa and the Unscheduled that day. Who was there? Do you remember?
Anna, Emma,
Kale,
Kevin,
Kaden,
Caden was there. Blake was there.
Blake was not there.
Oh, never mind.
Kaden was also not there.
Oh, never mind.
No, Kaden was on DST. No, Blake was on DST. Right. There wasn't that many people. There was only 3 people.
I remember Blake was there because I was telling him that he was a Rhodesian Ridgeback, like personally.
Oh.
No, Joseph was there. Because I was sitting next to Joseph.
Okay. It doesn't really matter, actually. Yeah. Well,
I haven't written my notes.
Okay. I guess we're gonna wait for Alyssa to get her field notebook. I mean, that's why you do it. That's why mine always comes in handy. Everyone's like, "Why did we do this day?" Oh, then I whip out my notebook, and I can tell you exactly what everyone did. All right, let's see.
What day was it?
I don't know when you made this. Yesterday or the day before.
Was it the day you had the museum tour?
I don't know.
I might have had DSTs that day.
You did.
I had DSTs that day. So it was yesterday. No, it was 2 days ago.
Tuesday.
It was 2 days ago, yeah.
And I actually didn't write it down.
Oh my god.
All I wrote was that Jada had dig site
Okay, it doesn't.
And Anna and Joseph had a museum tour with the Boys and Girls Club.
Okay. Well, you know who wrote it down? I did, but my notebook's over there, and I'm not gonna get up and get it.
There's one right there.
Oh my god. It's been like 2 minutes.
I think everyone was unscheduled.
Give it to me. Give it to me. That's true. So it was literally everybody except for me.
No, but I don't remember Kaden being there.
Well, he had to have been there.
He was lazing around in the middle of the dig site because he doesn't,
Exactly. Alright, Tuesday?
Yeah, Tuesday.
Tuesday. Yep. Anna and Rocco, 1 p.m. museum tour. Everyone else on schedule to FS to Plaster. You want me to scoot over?
Yeah.
Now she wants to sit on the bed.
Yeah.
Now Anna wants to sit with us.
She'd rather sit on the tiniest sliver next to Jada than next to me.
Oh my gosh. Alright, let's see. So, we've established who was scheduled. It was everyone I was scheduled and no one else was. Okay, literally doesn't matter. But okay, in order, they decided that I was a Tasmanian devil or a honey badger.
Fitting. Because she's a badass woman. Woman power. She's got those claws, but she's also cute and cuddly when you get to know her, etc.
Sometimes. Wow. Okay.
Well, cute all the time. Cuddling.
They're cuddling right now for viewers.
Yeah.
You can't see them, but they are embracing each other. Eyes locked.
No, that's not true because Anna literally cannot make eye contact. Right? Okay. They decided that Kaden was a red panda. which
Because
is fitting.
He's shy and playful.
That's true. He is shy and playful. But he's also very mean when he wants to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's also white. Kale is an Okapi. Okapi. Okapi.
Yeah, because Okapi is related to a giraffe, and Kale's tall.
That's it. That's the only reason. Kevin's a goat, which is perfect for Kevin.
Yeah, he's very goat-ish. Like, imagine a goat as a human as Kevin.
A human.
And he screams just like a goat.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
he does.
true. He makes all these weird noises. Blake is a howler monkey.
He's loud as shit.
Yeah, he's very loud, but I didn't see it at first.
And
but
annoying.
it grew on, and apparently annoying, as Alyssa said. I also agree. He's listening. He's like,
He's never gonna listen.
I know, he's
But
never gonna listen to
I'll
this.
just say it now, okay? So, when we go to the dig sites, we have designated parking spots, parking areas where we park the vehicles, the cars, the trucks. And I had a program today that started at 9. We have some that, start at 8. So folks, they were up there, they were working at 8. One of the programs was parked where they were supposed to be. And then the 2 unscheduled folks, Blake and Caitlin, took up a Ranger. A little, like, outdoorsy car, whatever. It's, like, similar to a golf cart. But they're awesome. I love driving them. And they parked it right behind Kevin's truck, blocking the space that 2 trucks could fill, making me, when I arrived with my program, have to back up the BB area to park there. Is that a big deal? No. Should I have had to do it? Also no. And that's why I was mad, and I wrote a mad note in my field notebook, in an angry face. I said, Blake and Caitlin are the only 2 unscheduled. They had to fix all the blown down shade structures, which is true. And now here's the angry face. They parked the Ranger Fern in the ABB pull-off behind Kevin's truck, forcing me and Kale to park near the tool shed / up the old BB site, when that is where they should have parked. Or they even could have parked next to the porta potty, because they are in the Ranger and unscheduled! Exclamation point.
Wow.
Yeah,
I would just put
get
they
priority.
suck. Okay, so yeah, Rocco or Joseph is a raven, which is probably the most accurate one out of all of these, except for Cole's. Actually, I think Cole's is really funny.
Also,
I really like. Okay, Kevin's.
Actually, they're all good.
Actually, yeah, they're all good.
Yeah.
But ravens are very smart. They know. They remember everything, and that's exactly how Rocco is.
And they collect shiny things.
Yeah, and Rocco likes to collect everything he sees. Cole is a dolphin, which is my favorite one because it's just so perfect.
He got so mad when I said dolphin.
Oh, I believe
What do you mean?
He's like, rape animals. Rape
Yeah,
animals.
he was saying that.
And just to be clear, I don't think
not
that
really
Cole's going around raping anybody.
He's very sweet.
Yes, Cole is like probably like I would leave my drink unattended with Cole.
Yeah.
Because he's like also kind of a girly pop. But no, I think it's just he is very elegant and sleek, and he moves with grace.
Yes.
Yes, he moves with grace. He also has the hairstyle that I believe a male dolphin would have if it were
That's
a person.
True. That's true.
Agreed.
My favorite, or not my favorite, but a very fitting one is Emma's. She's a dik-dik. Can someone describe a dik-dik?
It's a very small deer, and they're pretty cool. Just
They're
a
so
little
funny.
deer. They're kind of scraggly looking.
Just like Emma.
Yeah.
Anna is Anna's hummingbird. What does that mean?
I don't know.
It is a hummingbird. It is a very beautiful hummingbird. And it's very fitting because they have the same name. It's beautiful colors because Anna has a colorful personality and she's quick on her feet. Just like the little hummingbird, they flap their wings all fast and they're all whimsical.
I also fucking love sugar.
That's probably the realest part of it, yeah.
I was also told that I was an eland and a lemur.
The lemur is my favorite one for
Yeah.
Anna. Cause it's so
She likes
true.
to move it.
I like to move it.
Cute Julia!
Alright, last but not least. Actually, no. Not last, because we forgot one person. Alyssa is a grouse, which is a very cool bird, or a caracal.
Caracal.
Caracal. A caracal is a type of, I was gonna say fish. It's a cat.
Yeah.
They have like those kind of pointy-ish ears.
It's Big Floppa.
Yeah.
For the viewers, it's Big Floppa.
Which is also very fitting.
Mhm.
We forgot about
Explain why it's fitting though.
like their ornament, but like not super ornament. Like their ears are their most like featured things, and like your poof is your most featured thing. But also like the vibe. It's just the vibe. You love
Yeah.
cats either way too. But we forgot about Allie.
You're just very cat.
Well, Allie had already left at this point.
Yeah, I know,
so-
but like we can still give her something.
Allie is like a different cat, maybe.
Hmm.
She's like
She has like
a
the
echidna.
eyes.
echidna.
No, she's not an echidna, bro.
No,
She's like a
An
moose.
echidna is like
no, it's
like
something
a
else.
platypus relative.
She's like a moose.
No, it's. I don't
I think
think
she's like a moose.
No, she's like very like
But look at her eyes. Like
No,
whenever she
she's
looks away
very-
from me, I get to look at them, and
Alyssa,
they're really beautiful.
Alyssa, stop.
She has like
she's
very
no
remarkable sharp
she's
eyes.
she's very like
What's that
like
animal that's like
strong.
slightly armored? It's got like a tail.
An
And
armadillo.
Pangolin?
Pangolin. She's a pangolin.
What?
Here, look. I don't know how to
I
describe
need
them,
to
but they're
see
pretty
it.
cool.
Oh no, that's more so like kale.
Guinea pig.
I am. I was describing it. She's a moose.
I don't feel like she's
I
quite
feel like she's a
moose. I don't
moose.
feel like it's,
She's strong and dominant.
but I don't feel like it's
But
elaborate
also, like, very,
enough
like,
to
elegant.
Be, I don't feel like it's elaborate enough to be, like her
Allie,
animal.
if you're listening, I think you're a pangolin.
I don't.
I think Allie's honestly probably maybe a horse
Ooh, a horse is good.
because she has very beautiful, well-groomed hair.
That's true.
She has very nice eyes, and she's a tough gal, and she perseveres very well. And again, she's like a tough but very elegant person that moves gracefully.
I agree.
So, Allie, you better listen to this podcast and give me a good letter of
I
recommendation.
also think she could be a rhino.
Yeah, don't.
I don't really feel like
No, she's
don't-
not Rhino. If between like the bosses, it would be like Emma.
Emma's not a rhino.
Okay, well, that's everyone. They have at least something to their name.
Oh, and Caitlin's a skunk.
Oh no, Caitlyn
No,
doesn't
don't-
exist.
don't
That's true. That's true. That's just
Sorry,
she's
Nathan.
just
Yeah.
doesn't get anything because she sucks. Our next item to talk about is babies, which I don't have the context for that, so I'm passing the mic.
Pass it to us.
Alyssa.
This is mostly going to be Anna explaining because, it's human nature. We see a baby, we think it's cute. Maybe you
Oh,
want
I
to take
remember.
care of it, especially if it's your own. And, we're all ladies here, some natural maternal instincts maybe, and lack thereof
Yeah,
maternal
lack thereof.
instincts. Me, personally, I maybe want one kid, but, I'd see how I feel after that. It's really weird. I feel like if I have a boy, I would be, one kid done. But if I have a girl, I'd want a second one, and then I'd be done. Like whether or not I have two girls or a girl and a boy.
Because girls aren't disasters. True.
I don't know how to explain it, but that's just my personal opinion. I think two boys would be too much, maybe, or something like that. But one kid probably, or none. We'll see. But if I did have one, I would definitely take a lot of time off work and really take care of it. But that is not a shared opinion by everyone here, so let's hear our other folks' thoughts.
Hey, Bloods. So, okay. I'm going to preface this saying I love kids. I think I get along with them pretty well. I worked at a daycare. I worked for a science outreach team, visiting, rural schools, grades K through 12. I I take them out on dig programs. The thing is, like, okay, and I plan to have kids, right? I like them. I think they're cool. I think what I was talking about on a separate day was taken into a different context than what I intended. I don't really relate to babies, and I don't really want to take time off of work once I guess, lay my egg.
Ew.
You're not a sauropod.
True.
Yes, I am. No, I don't know. Like, I like babies, right? They're cute. I feel very awkward whenever they're crying because it's like, okay, well, you can't communicate. Like, I don't know what's wrong with you. Like, use your grown-up words, and I'm like, oh, they don't have those yet. Like, they're literally not equipped with it. But like, maybe at some point, I don't know. But I get along really, really well with older kids. Like, once they have a little crisis, and they're like, oh, I have a favorite color, and someday maybe I'm going to die. I don't know. Like, once they have that crisis, they're like actual people. They're not just kind of human pets. Shut up, Jada. But yeah, the point of my story is I don't want to take off time. I don't want. I feel like I feel like that clip of Joe Biden where he's like going. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Yeah. My point is I don't really want to take very much time off of work. And yeah, kids are cool. I just have very little experience with babies. Like
No.
babies.
This is a little bit different than what you were saying the other day. This sounds completely reasonable, very normal. But what I thought you said was for the first 2 years you don't want to see it. Could you expand on that?
That's not true. She's saying slanderous material.
I was there. I back up Alyssa.
I mean,
This is a safe zone.
Ooh, it's on the internet. Is it?
I mean, I don't relate. Of course I'm gonna see it.
Of course I'm gonna. Well, yeah, but
Of course
I'm
gonna
talk
see.
to it and like.
Yeah, I mean,
care
I'm
for
gonna
it.
talk to it, but I don't really know how to like talk to a baby. Just be like, ooh. No, I'm gonna be like, hey, like, how's your day? And then it's gonna go, and I'm like,
Look. Alyssa's taking a photo of us. You want to turn the flash on, Alyssa? It's gonna turn out so bad.
I'll take another one.
No, because we're gonna waste the film.
It's not like you've been taking any photos anyway.
Yes, I've taken.
You did bring it to Chile.
Oh, I forgot it. Hey, that chili was in a barn.
Here, just take a second.
And that would have been
one.
an awesome photo. Take a second one.
I'm not going to.
Yes, take all three of us.
Please.
Alyssa.
Please.
Alyssa.
Keep talking about babies.
No,
Okay, what's
actually-
next?
Yeah, let's talk about the next
Okay,
thing.
fine. What's next?
No, we need Jada's opinion on babies.
My opinion on babies?
Mhm.
Probably hell no.
What?
Yeah.
Probably hell
Yeah.
no.
But
I
say
don't
it. It needs to
know.
come from Jada's mouth.
I don't know if I want a child. I don't
My mom
think I could
comes
handle
in my
it.
mouth.
It's just your opinion, Jada.
On babies in general?
Yeah.
I mean, they're fine. They're annoying.
Would you ever want one?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't think I could handle a baby. Like a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I
Fresh.
feel like I would like to care for, like, my friends' babies more than my own.
That's honestly the way to do it. Because
Yeah.
you get all the good parts and like you don't have to do
Yeah,
it.
then I can just give it back, like, when I don't want it anymore.
You can just watch Anna's baby.
That'd be fine.
That's true. That's true. Alright, the next thing on the list is our summer wrap up. Because tomorrow is Anna's last day.
Yeah, I'm leaving. I have other stuff that I have to attend to before I start grad school, which is scary and exciting at the same time. I've packed up my suitcase to get ready to go. Because tomorrow evening I kind of want to chill. I didn't really want to spend it packing before I have to leave to go to the airport at like 3 a.m. guys. Oh my gosh.
You know, wait, hold on, pause. The first time I ever heard you do that, like, freaked me out. I
Why?
don't know. It was like the first like hour I knew you, and you started doing. I was like,
Yeah, I'm not.
I was like,
I'm not gonna hide who I am.
I
Jada.
know. I'm glad.
Yeah,
Okay, but
because now you think I'm so funny, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so tomorrow we're gonna play beer pong. Kind of crazy, kind of cool.
I'm so excited.
yeah,
for
me
your
too.
mom.
I'm excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time.
Okay, wait. What's been your favorite memory so far? Or I mean, not so far. I mean, it's over.
Huh? What?
This just oh, God forbid I have a clean bed.
Well, at least your head's on the other side. At least your feet are on this side. Okay, answer the question, Anna.
Wait, what did you say?
What was your favorite? Alyssa. Stop.
Who's hurting me? Tina, no! Tina, you have to stop. You're taking it too far.
What's been your favorite memory this summer?
Oh my god, there's so many. Can I go, like...
Go day by day. What?
I think my favorite memory may... Hold on, let me look at my phone camera roll. Well, obviously I'm super happy that I got to make all of these really, really cool friends. Super special, type of deal. I would say that my favorite memory from the WDC in May, definitely not shoveling.
No.
Because that was doo-doo cackaballs. Oh, probably singing karaoke at the saloon. Because I was bawling. That was a bad day after.
Yeah.
So we went to the saloon, and I had like
That was the first day.
4 or 5 shots of whiskey, and then I had 2. No, because I had a speed goat, and then I had 4 or 5 shots of whiskey, and then I had 2 shots of Fireball because I was fucking stupid. I did not try it as a teenager, or like even as like a young adult. So this was my first time trying it, and it was like good in the moment. Oh my god! Never do that shit.
I told you.
Heed my word. Okay, I didn't believe it. I didn't believe it. Please let me die for your sins. Okay?
And you died.
I died. Because I came home, I threw up. I was like, okay. And then I woke up the next day. The next day I spent the whole entire day fucking sick.
Yeah.
Bruh, I got up. I was like,
yeah, it's true.
I threw up. I went to bed.
I threw up.
Yeah, poor Jada helped me clean up. I'm sorry, thank you. And it was also Alyssa's first day, like, here.
Yeah.
Really here, so that was kind of crazy. And then my favorite day from June, trying to see.
We did a lot in June.
We did so much in June. One of my favorite things was the beer fest in Lander, Wyoming. That was awesome. That was super fun. And then what else?
Was it the Brewfest itself, or was it the rock climbing we did there?
It was the rock climbing.
Okay, yeah.
And then doing my first plaster jacket in June was a lot of fun. It was a great time. One of my favorite, also putting up Eileen, the Allosaur, in our museum was incredible. Can't believe I got to mount something so darn cool. Truly special. One of my favorite memories from July is going to the Museum of the Rockies with Alyssa, Rocco, and Jada, and then we went out to kind of go drink and dance afterwards, and that was a great time. Well, Jada went home. But yeah, I have so many cool memories. We also went to Dinosaur National Monument, and I caught a turkey. But I mean, it's a lot of really cool memories,
Mhm.
and I don't know. I love you guys. You're cool. You're pretty neat. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. Tomorrow's plan. So
Getting fucked up.
yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So tomorrow's Anna and Caden's last day at work. So there is Caden scheduled tomorrow?
No.
Well, they're both okay. They're both unscheduled. Hopefully, you guys can just run around, do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
only 4 people are scheduled.
Okay, it's me, Cole, Blake,
Joseph.
okay, and Rocco. Um, but we plan. Let's see. We plan to after work probably go to the store, buy a lot of stuff to drink. We, me and Anna need to finish up our mural photos as well. We're halfway through the word Thermopolis, and we need to finish it because you leave on Saturday.
Yeah.
So hopefully before we start doing everything, we'll do that.
And then
I would
me and
also
Jada might get into a consensual fist fight.
that's at the very end. That's like the last
I'm very
thing.
excited.
I would like to as well take our family porch photo. Yeah, we need to do. We like actually need to do that tomorrow. Yeah. And once we do that, we'll play beer pong and then drink, and then Anna and I will fist fight.
Yeah.
And then we'll take a lot of disposable photos with my camera.
Mm-hmm.
Because I bought it and we need to use it. The next thing is Alyssa's topic, souls.
So, Alyssa, why don't you introduce us?
So I was just kind of thinking about this the other day, and the concept of consciousness and of souls, and what does it mean to be alive? You know, the classic philosophy thing. You know, I think, therefore I am, and what in evolution, you know, would make us unique to have these things. And I was thinking about it and thinking about it, and I don't think it's real. I don't think people have souls. I think our consciousness is just a survival thing that we use to kind of better communicate and better survive in our world. And I just thought it was an interesting topic that maybe we could discuss about, you know, deep thoughts.
What
You
a
know,
switch up. Beer pong. Souls.
You guys probably guessed this, but I do believe in my definition of a soul. Do I believe in a heaven or a God? Not really. Kind of just, it is what it is. But yeah, I would say, but I don't believe me being conscious is just, or like having a personality. I mean, on some level, it is a survival thing, right? Because humans are social creatures. We need each other to be successful. What? Shut up, Jada. Anyways, but there is more to me than just serving as part of a society. You know, I have things that I enjoy that are different from everybody else. I have things that I don't enjoy that are different from everybody else. And being a paleontologist isn't really a survival tactic. It's, in fact, probably a little bit counterintuitive.
Yeah.
But, and if I needed just to survive, I would be friends with much more wealthy and influential people than I am now. Like, because, you know, nothing wrong with my friends, but they're not really wealthy or influential, you know. They're just them, and I love them for who they are, and to me, they have souls. Are those souls damned? I don't know. I don't believe in a Christ or a heaven or a hell. I just, you know, it's energy that gets, you know, brought into a vessel, and then whenever that vessel dies and decays, it gets released again. But, you know, to me, you guys have souls in my own weird little way.
Yeah, you guys are like polar opposite on that take.
I wouldn't say polar opposite. I think polar opposite would be like, actually, even though I'm devoutly Christian, I am going to hell because being born is a sin, and so I'm going to hell.
My main thing is I don't think humans are necessarily anything special, and they wouldn't have this special, whimsical soul, uh, if other animals, other life forms do not.
I believe other life forms have souls. To me,
Oh.
my dog had a soul.
I just
My
think
lizards have souls.
I think soul is a human construct that
It is a
we
human
have
construct.
created to help us make us feel better, make us feel less small in such a big world.
But to me, souls are just like personality. A
Yeah,
summation of
that's
a person's
fair.
personality and experiences rather than some sort of spiritual element to, like a personal spiritual element to a big religious cult. But that's just me. And that's probably not even the definition of a soul. Like, I think that you're probably closer to the definition of a soul than I am.
I'm gonna look up the definition.
Yeah, we need to hear your thoughts on this, Jada. Safe zone, remember?
All right, let's see. Oh wait, I looked up soul and it showed up the movie. The non-physical aspect of a person, often considered the seat of emotions, thoughts, and personality, and sometimes believed to survive death. Okay. Yeah, so it's very like personality based. I don't know. I don't think I ever think about that really.
Yay or nay?
What do you mean, yay or nay? Like,
Do people have souls?
yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, do I believe those souls extend to the afterlife? No, because I don't believe in an afterlife. But that's just me.
Okay. Next topic is October. October GSA.
Yeah, girl.
I'm going, obviously. I live in San Antonio. I'm forced to go.
So I think I'm gonna volunteer and stay with Jada and go to GSA because there's some really cool paleo talks going on, and I want to do that shit for free.
Yeah.
So I can run around and pass around the mic and do the awkward little jog, and all the old people can stare at me awkwardly, and I'll be like, "Hey," and then I get to visit Cheetah, and it's a good time.
Alyssa?
She's gonna come.
Yeah, Alyssa has to go.
I'm currently in the Paleo Society's Diversity and Inclusion Committee, and I think we might have, or the Paleo Society might have a table. Well, they'll definitely have a table
Yeah.
at GSA, but I think that the Diversity and Inclusion Committee might, work there as well. And with that, I'd love to volunteer for that. And in doing so, I think there's potential that they could pay for my registration and maybe even my flight. There's a lot of talks about it. There's a lot of interesting funding situations happening, but in our August meeting, I'm going to ask about that, if that's even like a possibility. Even if it's not, they'll probably make me go. So it'll be really
Free
cool
housing.
to stay at Jada's house and go to Austin and
Yeah.
San Antonio. And I know there's a cool museum there and stuff. So that would be a lot of fun.
See Rocco as well.
Oh yeah, Rocco's from Texas. That'd be fun. And there was one other thing I was gonna say that I forgot. Wah wah.
Six Flags. All right. Well, the last thing is our D&D campaign ending. You guys want to say how your character is doing?
I'd like to start off and say I think the ending was really great, but fuck Kill, he fucked me over, and I hate him.
Well, okay.
Tell me about my
Yeah.
Alaka.
So first of all, we leveled up our characters to level 3, and I couldn't find my dice, the dice I use every session, the same one, and so I just rolled some other random die, and it was fucking 2. Okay, some bullshit. So I was, heart of the dice, whatever the fuck. And then I did find my dice. Rocco had them. He was like, "They're yours." Okay,
Yes, they're mine. I've used them every single game. So I go, hey, Kale, can I roll my die? And he goes, no, no. Mm-mm. I'm over here with
No.
my 14 hit points, low as shit.
14 hit. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
and he wouldn't let me reroll it. And then I'm choosing my spells, and I show him my spells, and he's like, "Oh, that's a UA spell, whatever, but you can use it." He literally said I could use it. He said I could use it. Okay. Now we're in the big battle. I use my spell, and it incapacitates the bitch. Kale says, "No, he's not incapacitated. That's overpowered." Well, okay. Well, on his next turn, he's supposed to take a D12 of psychic damage, okay? But because I only had my fucking 14 hit points, he hits me once after I was hidden, even though I was hidden completely out of the range of this guy. Apparently, he has the biggest range ever. And I'm hidden, but that doesn't matter, okay? And I die instantly, one shot. It exactly takes up every single one of my health points, 22 health points, including the bonus ones I got from XD. So I'm dead, and I fall down instantly. I don't get to do shit, and he's still supposed to take his 1d12 of psychic damage. Well, first, he was supposed to be incapacitated, first of all, but that didn't happen. I was fine with that, I'm like, fine, whatever. And then he says, no, he doesn't take that 1d12 of psychic damage, even though I had already inflicted it on him. He takes it at the end of his turn. He wouldn't let me roll my 1d12 of psychic damage, and then I just was mad I was on my phone the rest of the time.
Wait, but how did you end it? Like, what does mine do after everything ended? Explain. I know you're like living on the road, right?
So, had to get that off my chest. Okay, yeah, fuck Kale. Myolica, as part of my character, I had a rough time at it, a rough go at it, but one of my big, personality things was that after I escaped, I wanted to explore the world and continue expanding my knowledge, and I wanted to help others. Those were my big things, and as part of that, I also have some ancient text that I don't want to fall into the wrong hands, as well as a new tomb I got from Dr. Luthien to add to that collection. So I basically became kind of a traveling alchemist, using my knowledge, expanding my knowledge to help others, kind of, all sorts of potions, medicines, anything like that, while also protecting my books and looking for the potion that was made from my cut off finger back when I was a slave. And now that's kind of where I left it. But what I had said afterwards, after, what I want to happen for Myolica is for her to find, a nice man. Find her mans, and they get together. And so one important thing about Myolica is she has no last name. So she finds her mans, she gets her last name, and she's able to, she finds the potion that was made from her finger. Luckily no one had used it yet, and I get to hold on to that, and I can completely put all of the past behind me, all of the demon realm with the slavery and everything behind me, and continue in my craft, in my alchemy, and continue helping others, and to be the maid of honor at a certain somebody's wedding that we'll get to.
So, for Zendara Morgulrath, or Zenny, or Z. What did I?
No one called you Z.
Fine, whatever. But they called me Zenny though. After the battle, I immediately collected the rest of the Wolfenstone that Luthien had stole from my hometown castle. So I took that back and I put it with the frag that I had the entire time because I broke it originally. What happened? Ew. So I take that back and I hold it for safekeeping from away from everybody. And then I immediately look for Mortimer, because he basically sacrificed himself during the battle. But he's my buddy. Like he was in my pocket. He was my explorer's bag the entire time. So I find him in where was he? Was he like this lion there? But like he just like lost his memory.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I am slowly like refreshing his memory, like updating him about everything that happened during our time together. And he kind of lives with me now in town in what is it? Valcon, whatever. And we kind of like hang out there.
Excel plays there too.
Yeah, with XD, with Cole's character. He like runs an orchard now. Um, and hopefully like we can like take over a little shop in town. Me and Morty, and just kind of live happy there until our next conflict.
My character Liz was. I'm gonna give you some background. So, our antagonist Luthien Greymere killed me because I was his student, and then he resurrected me to do his bidding. I eventually found out and was very upset. Now, during my gameplay, I had an in-game romance with an NPC named Belfast, and he was yeah, because he kind of is an NPC.
Kind of.
Yeah. But he's a gold dragonborn, and he's pretty cool. But Liz was okay. He's cool. Towards the end of the game, when we're approaching our final battle, stupid fucking Luthien Greymere, who was my old boss and my murderer, he put a spell on Belfast to turn him against me, and then he was mean to me this whole battle and was saying mean stuff to me, even though I wasn't him. Like, I was annoyed. And so eventually, like, I got him, like, to a point where I could, like, tie him to a tree and kind of leave him, like, in the woods. So I can do other stuff while, I guess, keeping him from hurting himself or me, or my friends or whatever. And then we go to do our final battle, and I kill Luthien Greymere, and it was delectable. I bit him on the neck, and I tore out his trachea with my jaw. And yes, I celebrated so hard. But no, I
so funny.
I killed that bitch. I killed that bitch. Only God can judge, but I can send him to meet his judgment day.
True.
Proverbs 31, I don't know, whatever the fuck. Anyways, so I kill that bitch, and then afterwards I go and I collect Belfast, and I make him apologize, even though I know it wasn't really him. And what? Huh?
Myolika's amazing alchemy skills.
Oh yeah, Myolika's amazing alchemy skills come in clutch to make the potion that kind of clears his mind from being like a little turd bitch.
Influence.
Yes, from influence. And yes, thank you, Myolika. But yeah, so then he's okay. He apologizes, and then he's like, "Will you spend the rest of your life with me?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure. I guess you're pretty cool." And yeah, so I guess at some point, Liswiz and Belfast will join hands in the eyes of the government of Valkarn and be dual income, no kids with a bobcat. It was my phone. I don't know where your phone is. But yeah, so it's pretty cool. They live close to Zendara and XD, so they kind of hang out a lot. Go to the little tavern. Have a little moment. Everybody's a maid of honor, including you. You did make the potion. Okay. Myolika is the maid of honor. And, yeah.
And then I know that Glumpo goes back to Thornum's Hollow along with Amos because they're best buddies. And then where does Alfred go?
He went back to school.
Study, yeah.
Oh, he went back to school. Oh yeah, you did. She freed him because he was kind of like her slave for a little bit. And he goes back to school. Yep. And that's kind of how our campaign ended. It was very fun. I really
Yeah.
liked it.
Yeah, we don't know what the fuck happened to Keenan's fucking character.
Oh, I don't give a crap. I don't care what happened to her character.
But
I almost quit.
I felt so sad whenever it ended. Like, everybody's hanging out downstairs, like, talking, and I was like, okay, good night, guys, I have to sleep. And then I walk up the stairs sobbing, bro, because I was, like, so sad about it. I was like, I'm gonna miss him. I'm gonna miss the fun times I had. The game is over. Kale's never gonna invite me to an online campaign. Fucking hate that bitch. Invite me.
Yeah, fuck Kale, like for real.
Actually, I love Kale, and I'm happy that he gave me a happy ending. So
Yeah, it was really fun.
yeah,
He
but
fucked me over.
I'm glad he brought all his D&D stuff.
yeah, but he should really host some campaign, or at least include me
Yeah,
in
or
one.
like side quests that
Yeah.
we can just do randomly.
Include
That would
me
be
in-
fun.
Include me in one, Kale.
But yeah, that kind of concludes like our last for now in-person Rock to a podcast.
Before we conclude, I need y'all to comment in the comments section. Have you ever had a chocolate chip meringue cookie?
No.
And did you like it or did you hate it? End of story. We're not talking about it.
All right, everybody, let's sign off.
Alyssa. All right, get closer. Come on, come on. Ready?
Rock 2 inches on that thing. Don't forget